Hello everyone and welcome to day 5 of 12 days of cleaning. My name is Michaela and I am going through my house one day at a time right around Christmas to get everything ready for Christmas for me. On this day I am in my guest room, and this may not look like much of a guest room, but this is where I keep my guests. And I'm going to be deep cleaning in here and decluttering and putting away some of my husband's stuff. If you enjoyed this video and get motivation from it, make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the thumbs up button as well. I really do appreciate all of you who subscribe and like my videos, and I really do want you to get motivation from these videos, especially this series. It has been so much fun for me to go through day by day and clean one area of my house and not get overwhelmed. And so if you're looking for some cleaning motivation that doesn't overwhelm you, this is where it's at.
Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to a favorite song. Walking on the street when you caught my eye, something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like. So lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you.
Like I said, this is not too much of a guest room, but it is where I keep my guests whenever I have anyone stay at my house. But it is also my husband's room for all of his hunting stuff and stuff that just doesn't really have a place in the rest of the house. And so things can get a little dusty and behind on cleaning because I'm not in this room all of the time. So I'm making sure to clean behind everything and getting all the dust and little bugs and different things that have just kind of gone by the wayside while I haven't really been in here. This is also our workout room. We have a treadmill and a few weights and things in here that when we do work out, this is where we do it. So that's why that mirror is there as well. And a CD player for some music, and just some boxes and stuff that go under this bed, this futon that my husband uses. He ships bows back and forth sometimes, buys and sells. And I did just want to mention that I am wearing a belly band. That is not just my side or back or whatnot sticking out. It's just a neutral colored belly band. So just in case you're wondering about that, that's what that is. I recently had some company and I just had not put away the bedding that we use on this futon yet. So I'm going to be rolling it up and making sure that it is fairly a good size to fit into this giant vacuum seal bag. I had washed it and it was smelling really good, and I wanted to keep it that way for any guests that we may have in the future, whether it's Christmas or later. I absolutely love putting things into vacuum seal bags. It is so satisfying to see something so fluffy go down so small and so compact.
What it takes to give you everything you deserve. I wanna lay beneath the stars with you in the back of my truck. I guess that this is what they call love.
Make sure if you're subscribed to my channel to turn your notification bells on. That way you won't miss any of this series and you won't miss any of my future videos either.
I've been waiting on the sidelines, praying for the right time to let you know you're all I ever wanted and more.
There's going to be quite a few things in this room that I'm just ignoring because they're my husband's stuff that he has put right where he needs it or wants it, but I am going to be using these boxes later on, so I decided to go ahead and take them out. And if anyone is looking for storage solutions, if you have a hunter in the family, I have this over the toilet shelf that I put in my husband's closet in here, and I have a bunch of Dollar Tree shoe boxes and shower curtain rings, and that is how I deal with his bows and a lot of his little stuff that it would just get lost and unorganized if I didn't keep it any other way. Also, those boxes are just diaper boxes that I painted with spray chalk paint, and they work really well as well for organization, and those were pretty much free. You know, they came with the diapers. In this little stand here, I like to keep things for my guests to use, tissues, an alarm clock, a charger box, different things like that, so that they can easily get to it. And that basket on top, I fill it with snacks and water bottles. I've started doing that whenever I have guests over. I think it's just kind of the next level up, and I feel like as far as this room goes, it kind of makes it feel more cozy, even though it is kind of full of other things at the same time. Now I'm just going to be turning my lights off, letting them cool off just a little bit, and washing the glass covers for them. I don't know what they're called. I know there's a name, but I always forget it. I'm going to be washing those and dusting off this fan. It really needed it. Like I said, I'm not in this room very often, and so whenever I am, I notice all the things that need done.
Baby, we can last forever. Baby, you've been driving me crazy for so long now. And my love for you's insane, but I wouldn't change a thing unless you wanted me to. I'd do anything, baby. You've been driving me crazy for so.
You could probably use whatever you wanted. I'm just using hot water since these globes were just a little bit warm still, and a magic eraser that doesn't really have any cleaner left in it, and it works really well to get all of the dust and grime and different like fly spots and different stuff off of there, and it always leaves them crystal clean. And I make sure to dry them off super thoroughly before I put them back, so that nothing is going to be wet or crack up there when I put them back.
We don't belong here. I want more out of life. The longer we stay here, our roots get stuck in the mud. Let's pack up a life, babe.
Since this room doesn't get a ton of traffic, I decided not to shampoo in here. And besides that, it is hunting season right now, and my husband likes the least amount of scent as possible. I probably could have done a shampoo with just plain hot water, but I just decided it wasn't really worth it since it doesn't get a lot of traffic in here, only when we have guests or my husband's in here. And whenever I haven't done a vacuuming in a really long time, I like to go both directions. That way it fluffs up the carpet, and it also gets more of the dust and dirt out of the carpet. So you'll see me going in both directions everywhere. And I did vacuum right where I'm standing. I just accidentally hit the record off button instead of record on. Please don't judge me for the amount of dust that is on my treadmill. Whether I used it or not, it would still get dusty. And I do use it a lot more when I'm not pregnant. I honestly probably need to be using it more now that I am pregnant to get this whole baby situation going pretty soon, and I probably will soon. I'm in that waiting phase of I can't quite get ready for baby, but I just want to keep busy and distract myself from the fact that I am so close. I am between 35 and 36 weeks right now.
What you might get. I said, hey, call it a start by leaving behind what's breaking our hearts. I said, hey, follow the spark. Ain't nothing but a one way. Ain't no worries, ain't no worries. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you? Oh, 'cause as long as
My kids also really like using my exercise ball and the treadmill as well, and it helps on those cold days when they can't go outside. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Here is the after of this room, and then here is some sneak peeks of tomorrow's video. I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching.